Please join me for quotes on courage. Courage is honoring your purpose and gifts by pursuing a worthy ideal. Inaction breeds doubt and fear. Action breeds confidence and courage. If you want to conquer fear, do not sit at home and think about it. Go out and get busy. It takes courage to grow up and become who you really are. To overcome fear is the quickest way to gain your self-confidence. Being loved deeply by someone gives you strength, while loving someone deeply gives you courage. Live the life of your dreams. Be brave enough to live the life of your dreams according to your vision and purpose instead of the expectations and opinions of others. It takes a great deal of bravery to stand up to our enemies, but just as much to stand up to our friends. Life shrinks or expands in proportion to one's courage. Courage is boldly moving into the unknown. Have enough courage to trust love one more time and always one more time. Success is not final, failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. Courage is the most important of all virtues because without courage, you can't practice any other virtue consistently. You cannot swim for new horizons until you have the courage to lose sight of the shore. Courage is being scared to death but saddling up anyway. Courage is standing up and doing the right thing when it isn't popular. A man with outward courage dares to die. A man with inner courage dares to live. Courage is not the absence of fear, but rather the judgment that something else is more important than fear. Courage is found in unlikely places. Confront the dark parts of yourself and work to banish them with illumination and forgiveness. Your willingness to wrestle with your demons will cause your angels to sing. The most courageous act is still to think for yourself. Believe in yourself. You are braver than you think, more talented than you know, and capable of more than you can imagine. Courage is believing in yourself when you see every reason to do the opposite. Be brave to stand for what you believe in, even if you stand alone. Courage is resistance to fear, mastery of fear, not absence of fear. You never change your life until you step out of your comfort zone. Change begins at the end of your comfort zone. My great hope is to laugh as much as I cry, to get my work done and try to love somebody and have the courage to accept the love in return. I learned that courage was not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it. The brave man is not he who does not feel afraid, but he who conquers that fear. Courage is feeling fear, not getting rid of it, and taking action in the face of fear. Whatever you do, you need courage. Whatever course you decide upon, there's always someone to tell you that you are wrong. There are always difficulties arising that tempt you to believe your critics are right. To map out a course of action and follow it to the end requires some of the same courage that a soldier needs. Peace has its victories, but it takes brave men and women to win them. It takes strength and courage to admit the truth. Courage is finding that inner strength to keep going when everything in you wants to stop and hide. You can choose courage or you can choose comfort, but you cannot choose both. Courage is grace under pressure. Have the courage to follow your heart and intuition. They somehow already know what you truly want to become. Everything else is secondary. It is curious that physical courage should be so common in a world and moral courage so rare. Some people believe holding on and hanging in there are signs of great strength. However, there are times when it takes much more strength to know when to let go and then do it. Owning our own story can be hard, but not nearly as difficult as spending our lives running from it. Embracing our vulnerabilities is risky, but not nearly as dangerous as giving up on love and belonging and joy, the experiences that make us the most vulnerable. Only when we are brave enough to explore the darkness will we discover that infinite power of our light. Courage doesn't always roar. Sometimes courage is a little voice at the end of the day that says, "I'll try again tomorrow." The secret of happiness is freedom. The secret of freedom is courage. The strongest people find the courage and caring to help others, even if they are going through their own storm. Courage is what it takes to stand up and speak. Courage is also what it takes to sit down and listen. Courage is the men and women who go into burning buildings when everyone else runs out. Courage is the men and women who willingly put their life on the line to protect us at home and abroad. Thank you for all the men and women who live courageously so we can live safely and freely as we choose. If you have subscribed, thank you. If you haven't, consider subscribing today. All the best to you.